Hey guys, for sure, in today's video, we're going to be unboxing a few iPhone 8 and 8 Plus that we bought off eBay. So it's a really good deal. Now, we did some other unboxing as well for pre-owned or used iPhones that you can buy off eBay. That if you guys want to check those out, check it out. We'll leave the link to the description in the description box for these if you're looking to check it out. But essentially, we're going to show you how you can get some really good deals on eBay and what the condition of the phone is going to look like, and also give you guys some tips and tricks whenever you're buying phones off eBay. Especially if it's a used phone. So let's get right into it. So here it came about, I believe it took about 3 to 4 days to come after I ordered it. So I ordered two iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, and then one regular iPhone 8 as well, as like a bundle deal. Sometimes you can get like bundle sale. So here I have the label here, so I'll put that aside with the info. And then as you can see here, when I start to open this up, bunch of bubble wrap here. So that's the first one, second one, and then third one. As I mentioned, three of the iPhones here that we bought. They're slightly different price for the 8 versus 8 Plus. So we'll start with the 8 here. So you can see here, you might have noticed that there's no charging cable or anything along with it. It's because they don't provide charging cable for some of the specific listings. Some of them do, but again, it's just one thing that this one doesn't provide. So this is the iPhone 8 here. As you can see here from the back here, doesn't look like there's any crack or anything. Side looks decent, and then the front as well here. The front does have micro scratches, hard to see, but no cracks or anything. So I'm going to see if this one powers on. Hopefully it powers on. If not, we might have to just charge it. So it's powering on, which is a good sign indication here. So I'm going to put this right here while it goes. Powers on for us while that's doing. Alright, so while that one's powered off, we're going to look at the next one. Actually, we'll go ahead and set this one up just so we can see really quick. So as you can see here, this one was under, I believe, under $70 or so. This is iPhone 8, of course. Now it's a couple years old, but whenever you're buying any phones off, so I'm going to just connect to the internet so I can set this up. But basically, whenever you're buying any phones on eBay, a couple things: you always want to make sure the seller has some really good ratings. You can click on the seller because it's just third-party sellers that sell on the platform. Make sure they offer at least a 30-day return policy, so that if anything you don't like it, if you have any issues with it, you can return it within 30 days. Make sure it's compatible for your carrier. Of course, this is on lock phone. That's why on lock usually you pay a little bit more, but that means you can use it on most carriers, so which is good, because if you switch out carriers, you don't have to buy a new phone each time. Other thing is, make sure it reads fully functional, or that there's no issues with it. You can, on eBay, the phones that have issues with it that people can sell, but ones generally avoid unless you're looking to repair them or something. I generally just go with phones that have no issues, which they specifically list. So if there is any issues, I can return it and get my money back. And the other thing is also is that on eBay there's a bunch of sellers, so you have to look around. That's why I'll leave the link in the description section. But basically, after you get the phone, make sure you factory reset it, or it might already come factory reset it like this one. And you're going to set it up just like that, where you're going to go through the process and set up your data, of course, sign into your Apple ID so you can use it and everything. But here, I'm just skipping most of this stuff because I can set it up later in the setting. But I want to show you guys that you can quickly get to the main screen without any issues. So here, as you can see here, continue, next. Finally, I'm at the main screen, which means I am good to go here. As you can see here, the phone is ready to go. Again, you do want to check out things like camera. Make sure the cameras are working, your buttons are working as well, things like that. Your phone speaker and the mic is working, all of that. Once you start using the phone, of course, you'll notice if there's any issues with it. So you can test out the mic like this one, for example. So I'm just using a voice memo to check this out, and then yeah, all of that. And then also the battery percentage. Let me click on the battery here. This one's a 95%, which again is decent. It's a used phone. Remember, it's not going to be 100% because it is a used phone. So 95% is pretty good for the price and the phone quality. So that's the iPhone 8 here. So I'm going to go ahead and try to take a look at the next one, which are the iPhone 8 Plus. These were, I believe, $130. So they're slightly a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and power it on here. So as you can see, the 8 Plus are the bigger size phones. So this one's powered on. Same exact thing. These are black ones. You can see here, there's no cracks or anything. Again, micro scratches are on them because these are pre-owned. The bottom speaker, top, side bezels. Again, here you go. For it, as you can see, it's powered on already. Looking to try to set it up with that one, but we won't set it up. Let's do a quick setup on this one as well, so you can see the condition of it. So we'll need to connect to internet. So I'm just going to enter my internet password. So let's try this one more time. Again, wrong country. Internet, United States. Set up manually. It's still loading. So set it up as well. But in the meantime, while I am going through the setup process, like I said, there's other unboxing we did and some newer ones we'll do soon. So if you guys want to check those out, check them out, and then let us know if there's one that you want to do specifically. But we'll be doing some newer phones. I know these are kind of older phones, but I just wanted to show you because I got these some really good deals for some testing I'm going to be doing and possibly some giveaways as well. So make sure that if you guys haven't hit that like and subscribe button, do that as well. So here, as you can see here, it takes a moment or so to get set up after you connect to the internet. But basically, this shouldn't be taking you too long to do that. So, and finally, I'll just take a look at the other one while this one's set up just to show you the condition of it. A quick look at the condition of the phone here. Let's see what he got here. This one, as you can see here, the front again has micro scratches, hard to kind of see on the thing, but no major crack. There's a little bit of dent here, hard to see on the side. And then the back here, no cracks again, just micro scratches from usage as well. And that's kind of it. You can power it on as well. Let's see if it powers on for us. Only the power button. So this is powering on. This one is taking a little bit long. Okay, so it's because it looks good. You can check Touch ID and such, but I'm not gonna do any of that. Simply, and you can see none of these phones have any kind of iCloud or anything like that. That's the other thing you want to avoid when you buy used phones, is that they don't have a previous owner signed in, because you won't be able to use it if it does have iCloud logged in. So it continue here, just again same thing. I'm just going through the process of not setting it up, and as you can see here, same exact thing. Again, same thing. You're gonna test out the buttons to make sure they're working, all of the ones they should, like camera, things like that. So we can see here, let's take a look at the battery on this one. So this one looks like, so this one's 98%, even better than the other one. Again, really good, strong battery. Lastly, we'll check on the last one here that we have. Again, same exact thing. I'm going to go ahead and set up the Wi-Fi here quickly. All right, so let's go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi. Like I mentioned, generally eBay is not a bad spot if you're buying cheaper phones, like for secondhand, basically backup phone or phone that is a beginner iPhone. If you don't want to spend like $1,000 for a new iPhone, which iPhones are pretty expensive, so to get it at a bargain like this one, like the iPhone 8 here. Now the iPhone 8 does it's been a couple of years old, I believe. Probably close to 5 years there now, but again 5 or 6 years now, but still, for iPhone software, you still get all the support and stuff right now on iOS 16. I believe iOS 17 might not support the iPhone 8 and the 8 Plus, but again, still will get security update and such, so you can probably use it for another 1 to 2 years. Alright, so as you can see here, same exact thing. You can set up the Touch ID and passcode and all of that. You can enter your Apple ID password, but again, I'm not setting any of that up because that will take a lot more time. I just want to go ahead into the main screen, or home screen, just so I can show you guys the process here. Again, as you can see here, this is what I mean when I say there's no one signed into the iCloud. Say there's no one signed in, so I can sign in. If someone is signed in, it'll have their name and you won't be able to use it. Let's take a look at the battery on this one. 96%, so 95, 96, 98. Pretty good battery for used phones, I generally say. So kind of the range you can get, as you can see here, these iPhone 8 and the 2 8 Plus. Remember, under 70 and then under 130 each, which again, decent buy if you're looking for iPhones cheap. Check out the link again in the description. So I hope this video was helpful. If so, please make sure to like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.